Holy Natural Spring Water is a water for every occasion. On the field of sports, at your workplace, just open the bottle and savor the pure, refreshing taste. Holy Natural Spring Water is produced in Mama Can St. Andrews and is available in all sizes nationwide. To order, telephone 444-7654 or 533-7654. Holy Natural Spring Water, Grenada's purest bottled water.
This Christmas, MTV is spreading hope and joy across Grenada, Carriacou, and PT Martinique. We're surprising families with paid groceries and 2 dream staycations for lucky winners from Carriacou and PT Martinique. Join us for live celebrations from the Esplanade as we make this season about community, togetherness, and tradition. MTV Christmas, bringing families together, one surprise at a time.
Why wish upon a star? For a bank is better by far.
This Christmas, experience the holidays as you wish with financing from Co-op Bank. Ride in style with 100% financing on new vehicles and enjoy attractive interest rates, or get up to $50,000 unsecured to complete those home renovations, treat your family and friends, and check off everything on your Christmas list this year. Take advantage of discounted interest rates, win shopping vouchers, and so much more. Apply now and experience it as you wish this Christmas with Co-op Bank. Visit our website or your nearest retail banking unit for more information. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome home. Our 11th Grand Leg Debates champion.
Grand Leg Debates, more than just a competition.
Littering is not.
It's a national collaboration, nurturing curiosity, research, critical thinking, and confidence among our secondary school students all over Grenada.
We need to teach more cognitive.
Bright young minds are sparking powerful ideas.
Financial capital is just a passive factor.
Not just a debate. For the audience, it's a voyage of self-discovery. Our debaters dare us to be informed, to listen and respect different perspectives, even while we champion our beliefs. With the unwavering commitment of educators, public and private sector entities, the media, and an army of volunteers, this impactful national challenge unfolds every year between September and November. The Grand Leg Debates, shaping the way we think.
This is the MTV Evening News for Tuesday, the 19th of November. The news headlines are in association with Courts Grenada Limited.
If you're working for a while, come by Courts, I'll make you smile. Courts Black Friday come around. We are the best prices in town. Black Friday starts now at Courts. Yeah, it's back. Courts Black Friday. I tell you, hurry fast. Traffic on the highway. You know we got unbeatable prices. And furniture, electronics, and appliances. Are you coming? Say yeah. Weekly prices. Biggest and best deals of this season. Shop and credit to win big. And pay nothing until next year, February. Rock out and come down to Courts. Courts already load. Courts already load. Black Friday starts. Courts already load. And go when Black Friday come out.
Coming up in the news this evening, another chaotic and wet day for Grenada as a trough system dumps torrential rain on Tuesday morning. Multiple landslides recorded and disaster officials are saying safety is a top priority. National cleanup drive activated for the weekend. And in sport, Grenada to remain in League B for the 2025 edition of the CONCACAF Nations League. We'll have the details to those and other stories. A look to, of course, at the public forecast information. It'll all be right after the break right here on MTV's Evening News. Stay with us.
The first segment of MTV Evening News is brought to you in association with Nexa Credit Union. with you wherever your road leads.
It's a happier holiday when every wish and dream can come alive for those you love and cherish with a loan from Nexa Credit Union. Just think of the experiences you could share, the surprises you could gift, and the memories you could make with a little extra in your pocket this Christmas. Our Happier Holiday Loan is about the happiness and warmth it can bring because there's no need to worry. Unwrap more than just gifts. Experience heartfelt connections and joyous celebrations with family and friends. Get up to $50,000 for home furnishings, renovations, gifts, and more while enjoying easy repayment terms, affordable interest rates, and quick approvals. So, dream a little bigger and make your holidays happier with Nexa. Call us at 440-1354. Visit our website at nexacreditunion.com or email us at loans@nexacreditunion.com. Terms and conditions apply.
Good evening, I'm Tony Julian with the details. Well, it was another chaotic and wet day indeed for motorists and commuters as landslides and downed trees blocked major road networks and in some instances residents were trapped in their homes. Heavy showers overnight compounded already soggy land and roads which were drenched by heavy showers over the last few days. MTV News roved through some of the affected communities on Tuesday morning.
Tuesday marks 7 days since the island experienced torrential rainfall which impacted farmlands, road networks and water supply to communities. On Tuesday morning, the island faced another dilemma as early morning showers gave Grenadians a repeat of November 12. Blocked drains and impassable road networks somewhat crippled the transportation system during the peak morning rush hour. Schools were closed and businesses were encouraged to allow employees to work remotely where possible, while some private companies were forced to delay the start of their opening hours. In Mardi Gras, the main access road was blocked, leaving motorists with no other choice but to divert or abandon their journey. When MTV arrived in the affected area, efforts were being made to clear the roadway. Member of Parliament for St. George North East, the Honourable Ron Redhead, spoke to our news team on the scope of work being done in the area.
It's the first time, I think, that we've seen land slippage at that magnitude. One of the things we need to do is to be able to respond effectively. We have the teams in place to be able to respond, but because of the amount of the stuff that we have to move, it's going to be tremendous. So out of this now, the heavy equipment just arrived. We expect to clear the pathway. This will take us up to the entire day to be able to remove it completely into a safe area and to be able to allow Grenlec to respond with replanting of poles. We counted about 4 poles damaged and electricity is out and other utilities. Water is a concern because there's a main pipe right there. So all in all, it was a tremendous damage and it is in addition to the ongoing challenges that we face throughout the number of days with the heavy rainfall. The ground is saturated, and it's something that we could not anticipate, but it's something that we must respond to.
A resident in the area spoke of her experience on Tuesday morning.
I heard a cracking song this morning, and I thought it was just a tree, by my neighbor falling down. So when it was that happened probably about, after 5 minutes to 6. So when I came out, trying to get ready for work, I realized there was no electricity, no water. So I decided to come out to the street just to look up to see where the tree fell, and I noticed I couldn't see the street. So my daughter and I decided to walk a little further, and then we noticed that yes, there was a huge slide, and we decided to alert the others in our community. So some of the guys came out with chainsaws and cutlass and started, but it is too much of a big deal for them to handle. So I work with the Ministry of Mobilization, so I know this is something, we specialize in. So I called the persons who normally work with us, like Philip Bobcat, Livingston, who would cut trees, and they came. Nawasa came on the scene, electricity, but it's a massive, massive slide, and it's something I don't think they can handle easily.
Considering that Mardi Gras Main Road is crucial, several individuals, including Tobias Clement, joined forces to assist in removing the debris with the aim of making the road passable.
Imagine she left for work minutes to 6, and just before 6 o'clock, the whole side of the hill collapsed. And I know she passed there this morning, her sister passed there. So all in all, oh my goodness, we have to thank God for his mercies, because that thing could have trapped and killed anybody passing in a vehicle. But we have to revisit our whole situation in terms of our drainage, our debushing, our landscaping, in terms of what should be done and what should not be done.
There were no reports of injuries during Tuesday morning's flooding. Kishon Thomas, MTV News.
Meanwhile, residents in Parade St. George were not spared the wrath of the heavy rain, as floods were reported in that area, resulting in motorists having to use the Laborie or Montparnasse routes.
Following a preliminary assessment, over 50 landslides were reported, with the highest number being in St. David. Parade in St. George was one of the affected areas. Randall Robinson, Deputy Chair of the NDC St. George Southeast Constituency Branch, was on site following the massive slide. He stated that it was a critical slide that needed serious attention, and went on to thank members of the community for assisting in clearing the affected area.
Specifically, that a tree fell in this area. So when it became light, I came out and walked down, and in truth, the tree was across the road here, and actually touching the high tension wires up there and so on. And one of the people that I met here at the time said that he knew when the tree fell because it sparked the wires off and so on. So if you look up there, you will see that about 3 of the breakers on the high tensions have opened. Yeah, but we managed. We still had current. By the time we got here and the supermarket was opened around 7 o'clock, they didn't have electricity, but then Grenlec came and cut down the wires and so on, and then they got electricity back.
Apart from the major slide in Parade, there were reports of other land slippage within the constituency.
Right in Top Road, Laborie, we have a whole wall that has collapsed in there. We have a number of slides going down. Well, those were cleared and so on, but this is a major one here. So we're hoping that we could get all of this sorted out very, very shortly.
In an act of kindness, Leo Prince, pastor and director of His Grace Ministries in St. Paul's, provided breakfast for those who assisted with the cleanup effort.
We are happy to be here this morning amongst the men. At the church, we normally provide approximately 150 breakfasts for secondary schools every morning for students who cannot afford. But this morning, in the process of delivery, we heard the announcement that no school, so then the thought came that we go to the site where the men are clearing the debris and they're moving the slides and the gutter, and all morning we have been serving those people with the breakfast. So we're happy to be here at Holder Hill just to do as Jesus says. If you have done it unto one of the least of these, my brethren, you have done it unto me.
One business operator who wished not to appear on camera was not that fortunate, as his establishment was impacted.
Just to go to work, and when I come down I see the whole landslide. I have my shed, well, I said my little provision and thing for 13 years a day, and spot no Hamburg, but the rain come natural disaster, and as all you can see, things happen, shed mash up. I have nothing to go by to make a day living now, so, and if I get help to build it back, I'll be nice. Devastated because I feel hurt. But the natural disaster, I can't do nothing about it than to accept what happened, you know. Well, the response, everybody, we get a good response with the people, but for the building back, I have to determine for myself. I know what's going to happen, you know. I want to, but the communication with the people around was nice. Everybody come out and, you know.
Kishon Thomas, MTV News.
A trough system embedded in an abundance of moisture induced instability over the southeastern Caribbean on Tuesday morning, resulting in more catastrophic flooding across the island, which triggered disaster response. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell and the Minister for Disaster Management, along with other disaster officials, held a press conference on Tuesday, providing information on preliminary assessment and government's immediate disaster response, as we now hear.
As heavy rain battered the island on Monday night, the Meteorological Office issued a flood and landslide warning for the state of Grenada on Tuesday. The Prime Minister and Minister for Disaster Management, Honorable Dickon Mitchell, on Tuesday said several landslides were reported across the country, while 3 families were displaced and blocked roads.
We have a report of at least, we believe, 29 slides so far and counting. We have reports of at least 3 homes that have been completely destroyed. I visited 2 of them last night, one in Mount Agnes, one in Rucane, and we think we have one that is significantly compromised as well in the Mount Tranquil area. And we are having other reports of flooding or water damage to other households, and that's ongoing. There are some businesses, so for example, the water bottling business in Lassages has been completely and utterly devastated by the flooding. We suspect that the damage will be extensive to all of the equipment and so on. And again, the business is in fact located in a low-lying area. We have significant compromise to some of the road infrastructure, particularly in the Lassages area, for example. You could just drive and see that. So what we have been doing in terms of persons who've been impacted is through social community development and housing, is looking to get alternative housing for them, for example, at the current affordable housing site, which was graciously built by the government and people of China, as well as mobilizing to provide them with things like clothing if they needed, food, etc. The government obviously is clearly aware of the significant cost, damage, and inconvenience that this has caused and will continue to cause. And in addition to the ongoing cleanup efforts being undertaken by the Ministry of Infrastructure and the various contractors and cleaning crews and road officers, as well as the Ministry of Mobilization, Implementation and Transformation, we are also going to have to provide things like housing assistance, clothing, food to families that have been impacted by the flooding. We are going to have to provide assistance in helping people to clean up their homes and so on. And in some instances, we are going to have to, in fact, rebuild or build or move persons out of the areas in which they are living because of the risk that have now developed from some of the landslides. There are some places, for example, like Voley in St. David, where the landslide is significant, and the homes which are close by run the risk of any further significant water damage of some of these homes being compromised. This will run the government and the people of Grenada, the taxpayers of Grenada, into millions of dollars.
He assured the public that they will leave no stone unturned in dealing with the current situation, with assistance from the National Water and Sewage Management Authority and the Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority. He is urging all citizens to keep their guards up and exercise caution when traveling to and from their homes. Prime Minister Mitchell said this is not a time to kick back and relax, and he reaffirmed the government's commitment in ensuring the safety of all citizens.
But I want to emphasize that the island is very vulnerable. We've lost significant vegetative cover as a result of the drought and the hurricane in the mountains, in the hillside. And oftentimes, in the low-lying area, you may not be experiencing rainfall, and within half an hour, there's flooding. Because there is a deluge of rain in the mountain or the hillside. So we have to be vigilant. We have to take the warnings from the Meteorological Office or from NADMA seriously, and we need to act accordingly to make sure that we can safeguard lives and livelihoods. I want to take the opportunity to thank all of our volunteers, all of the cleanup crews, all of the citizens who have been reporting the slides or sending videos of them. We welcome them, we appreciate them, but we also ask for your patience and for your understanding. We will get to all of you. This is a national effort. In some cases, the more remote you are, the longer, obviously, it will take. The smaller or narrower the road, the more we'll have to find the appropriate equipment to get there or to get to you. So we please ask for your guidance. We ask for you to report the slides, to report anything that looks dangerous, and we will certainly do our best to try and get there as quickly as possible. But we will not be able to respond to all of the slides, or all of the flooding, all of the challenges immediately. So we ask you to bear this in mind.
National Disaster Coordinator at NADMA, Terence Waters, stated that officials are conducting assessments and engaging in cleanup efforts to ensure that all blocked roads and passageways are cleared. He disclosed that rainfall is expected to continue in the coming days, and he urged citizens to keep abreast with the agency's Facebook page, as they will continue to provide updates when they become available.
The Meteorological Office at the Morris Bishop International Airport has advised NADMA that a low-level trough in the vicinity of the Windward Islands is producing moderate to heavy showers and isolated thunderstorms like we experienced overnight. Moisture and instability associated with the surface trough will continue to affect the island chain. Consequently, a flood and a landslide warning has been issued for the state of Grenada.
For MTV News, Kayla Flavany.
A clarion call, meanwhile, is being made for citizens to give support to a national cleanup drive that's to be hosted over the weekend. The action was taken as the country reels from days of flooding caused by torrential rain last week. The cleanup drive is being planned by the Ministry of Mobilization, Implementation and Transformation with support from the Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority. Minister Andy Williams says that the initiative will aid in recovery efforts from the flooding. He says all hands should be on deck to assist in this weekend's cleanup initiative. This will in turn quicken the recovery process as they strive to mitigate the occurrence of fatal accidents and the spread of infectious diseases.
I want to notify the public that this weekend we will be having a national cleanup. And again, if you are interested and you want to assist in your community, you can call the number 449-6183 and WhatsApp 417-7091. And what we can do, this initiative is being done in collaboration with the Ministry of Infrastructure, Solid Waste Grenada, NADMA, and by calling, we will contact you and see what we can do to help in the efforts with regards to the cleanup. So we encourage everyone to come out because we are still in the rainy season, and the idea is to try to unblock some of the drains, etc., and to get rid of some of the garbage that may block against some of our water flow that we are experiencing now. And if we do so, we can better equip ourselves for more rains that we forecast to come. So this is an effort where we would like everyone to come forward and assist in whatever way that they can. We are in this together, and together, again, see what we can do as a people to deal with this situation that we are faced with, again, by Mother Nature.
Minister Williams further added that his ministry has implemented a hotline so that citizens can make reports of landslides and accidents in their respective areas. So the WhatsApp and call lines that have been activated are 449-6181 and 417-7091. Just to give you those numbers again, 449-6181 and 417-7091. The minister also reaffirmed the government's mandate to ensure that the safety and well-being of all citizens is of top priority.
Let me just start by saying that the Ministry of MIT would have heard and seen the amount of slides, fallen trees, block drains, etc. And we have set up a mechanism for the public to report and to give information on the above. Hence, in the event you want to report any of the slides, fallen trees, block drains, block rivers, etc., you can do so by calling the telephone number 449-6183. Again, 449-6183. Or you can WhatsApp 417-7091. You can WhatsApp 417-7091. And that is to report, again, any slides, fallen trees, block drains, etc., so that we can try our best to assist where possible.
One of the easy flood areas when there are heavy pours is that of the Tantine Recreation Ground, and in recent days it's received a beating, to be sure. Well, during the torrential rainfall over the last week, the field was visibly seen covered with water. Although once the rain subsides, the excessive water reduces quickly, it is still a cause for concern. Lester Smith, a football coach and exercise instructor, believes it's an opportune time to assess and establish a mitigation plan.
I think while we might be alarmed by the flooding and the situation in Tantine, there's a number of factors involved. I think it's an opportunity now for the engineers to come out and not only Tantine, but for the rest of the island to come out and really analyze and do some research as to how we can mitigate and how we can stop the situation at hand. Tantine, everyone would say, is below sea level. Yes, Tantine has a serious drainage problem. And how do we direct the water that accumulates in Tantine? It's another story. There's a large drain that goes out to the sea, but in my own view, that's too small to accommodate the flow of water when it rains. So it's a good platform to work on for the engineers to come out and see what can be done to alleviate this situation in the future. We are quite fortunate that in severe floods, we don't get much debris on the field and that the water runs off quite, well, not speedily, but quite at a decent pace. And so, if there's flooding today, by tomorrow, the field is usable. But it's of great concern. It's just so easy to get flooded.
That's the first segment of the Evening News Tuesday. We'll be back with you after the break.
The first segment of MTV Evening News was brought to you in association with Nexa Credit Union. With you wherever your road leads.
It's a happier holiday when every wish and dream can come alive for those you love and cherish with a loan from Nexa Credit Union. Just think of the experiences you could share, the surprises you could gift, and the memories you could make with a little extra in your pocket this Christmas. Our happier holiday loan is about the happiness and warmth it can bring because there's no need to worry. Unwrap more than just gifts. Experience heartfelt connections and joyous celebrations with family and friends. Get up to $50,000 for home furnishings, renovations, gifts, and more while enjoying easy repayment terms, affordable interest rates, and quick approvals. So, dream a little bigger and make your holidays happier with Nexa. Call us at 440-1354. Visit our website at nexacreditunion.com or email us at loans@nexacreditunion.com. Terms and conditions apply.
Oh, it happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep, including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, so no. Fully 1 week. Nah. Telling you. You them boss dragon. Hello. You see that? About 10 that them man make a order them man. Me a 38 day, man. But you are 92. Yeah. You need the number one run, man. That easy. No what? Nice. Yeah. Number one. Ah, yeah, me too, man.
Whether sipped neat, mixed into a classic cocktail, or savored on the rocks, our rum delivers a taste that captivates and satisfies. Choose greatness. Choose Classcoat, the number one rum. Produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicle insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for 1 whole year. And every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sips, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlac, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Caribberies, Coop Bank, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
Grenada, get ready. A new season of the Grenleg Debates is coming. Informative, impromptu, bright young minds sparking powerful ideas. The Grenleg Debates. The Grenleg Debates will be broadcasted on MTV Mondays and Thursdays at 9 p.m., Saturdays at 6 p.m., and on GBN TV Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. Sundays at 4 p.m. Broadcast begins Saturday, October 7th. Tune in.
Win big in the ACB season of joy and rewards.
Oh, joy, joy, joy and rewards. It's the season to enter and win what's yours. Have your loan payments wiped away for a year. Bringing the joy of Christmas to you. We know that you're ready for the holidays with the $500 weekly giveaway. Oh, joy, joy, joy and rewards. With ACB season of joy and rewards. For the weeks leading up until Christmas, take a loan into now and win with us. Oh, joy, joy, joy and rewards. With ACB season of joy and rewards.
Terms and conditions apply.
This Christmas, MTV is spreading hope and joy across Grenada, Carriacou, and PT Martinique. We're surprising families with paid groceries and 2 dream staycations for lucky winners from Carriacou and PT Martinique. Join us for live celebrations from the Esplanade as we make this season about community, togetherness, and tradition. MTV Christmas, bringing families together, one surprise at a time.
The second segment of the MTV Evening News is brought to you in association with Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
At Ariza, we find ways to celebrate you. Little wins or bigger ones. Working hard and staying on track. Meet your need while saving for your dreams with our Cheers to You loan. Get up to $50,000, repayable in up to 10 years. And benefit from a lump sum saving when the loan is repaid. Live those dreams. Follow those steps. Take that leap of faith or invest in yourself. Make a toast. Lift a glass. Cheers to you. Join today and apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom. Your future.
Welcome back. This time round, we find that the Ministry of Agriculture is seeking to pique interest into the sector by announcing new initiatives aimed at providing comprehensive support for farmers across the country. $20 million was allocated as a start-up capital. But let's get more on the initiative in this report.
The new program is designed to empower farmers, enhance agricultural productivity and improve livelihoods, and offer a wide range of services including technical support and training, financial incentives, and access to critical inputs. To address the growing need for quality inputs, the program will also facilitate access to affordable fertilizers, plants, and pesticides, among others. It will also help to improve crop productivity and ensure that they are equipped to face the challenges posed by changing climatic conditions. Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Agriculture, Isaac Bagwan, highlighted the support the new entity will provide in agribusiness.
Providing support to our agro-processors. And again, in this regard, the group is not a homogeneous group. Most of our agro-processors are home-based, operating from the home level. We also have those who are a little bit well-off that have equipment, etc. And of course, they also struggle and need many other support in terms of technical advice, in terms of equipment, in terms of marketing, labeling, packaging, etc. The Ministry of Agriculture, we would have had earlier this year an interaction with the agro-processors, and the intent is in next year's budget to establish an agro-processors desk to be able to provide that kind of support to agro-processors, because it is an industry that could really move forward and bring decent income to the processors. But of course, the Ministry of Agriculture also have to provide its part. Because of course, with the hurricane, with pest and disease, with the recent weather condition, a number of the products or the items that agro-processors need would be affected. And so the government need to, in fact, we have started to deliberately look at some of our estate in terms of planting and making sure that these kind of products are available so that the agro-processors can continue to do value added, etc.
In an aim of revolutionizing the agricultural sector, Bhagwan also shared how it would assist with capacity of the support.
We have started to provide training because one of the things we've done an analysis earlier this year with the support of one of the agencies, and of course we found out that the farmers are more knowledgeable in some instances than our extension officers. So we have to be able to make sure that they come up to speed, and we have provide opportunities for training, provide opportunities so that they could communicate that information to the farmers and to be able to provide that kind of advice. So we are strengthening the overall support that we are providing, and again looking in terms of specifically as to what is the particular needs.
The comprehensive support system is part of the ministry's ongoing commitment to fostering a more resilient, sustainable and profitable agricultural sector. For MTV News, Kadisia Franklin.
Representative for the Inter-American Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture, or ICA, in the Eastern Caribbean, Greg Rollins, visited Permanent Secretary Isaac Bhagwan in the Ministry of Agriculture and Lands, Forestry and Marine Resources on Tuesday. The productive discussion centered around strengthening the ongoing collaboration between ICA and the Ministry of Agriculture and Lands, Forestry and Marine Resources, particularly considering Grenada's efforts to enhance food security and resilience in the agricultural sector. As part of ICA's ongoing hurricane relief efforts, Rollins confirmed that the Institute will hand over poultry, or layer and broiler chicks, and feed to local farmers on Wednesday, the 20th of November. This will be in collaboration with the ministry. This donation is aimed at supporting farmers impacted by Hurricane Beryl in helping them to rebuild their poultry operations. In addition, ICA is facilitating the shipment of seeds from Chile, which will be distributed to farmers in Grenada as part of a broader initiative to bolster food production. Rollins pointed out that the meeting also provided an opportunity to discuss several key ICA initiatives, including the Caribbean Agricultural Productivity Improvement Activity, or CAPA project, and the Last Mile project. He highlighted the importance of building capacity within Grenada's agricultural sector through training and human resource development. Listeners of Fusion FM will experience new sound quality and more television visuals in the coming days as that station undergoes technical upgrading. Due to these upgrades and to facilitate work at its transmitter site, the frequency 88.9 is currently low-powered, and as a result it minimizes maximum reach capabilities. Our team of technical experts is continuing continuing to work overtime with the aim of completing all upgrading and remedial work at the transmission site. However, with the heavy showers being experienced, access to the area is challenging and is resulting in some delays. The protection of safety of our technical employees, that's key, and therefore, while it is our wish to go the extra mile to resume broadcasting, we must also approach with caution. It's projected that full operation will resume in less than 24 hours. And so we wish to take this opportunity to apologize for any inconvenience that this may cause to our listeners and business partners alike, and we are appreciative of your patience. It's the evening news for Tuesday. India's Prime Minister arrives in Guyana on Tuesday for a 3-day visit stay. Regional highlights will be next, where we will have that highlight coming up for you and more.
The second segment of MTV Evening News was brought to you in association with Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
At Ariza, we find ways to celebrate you. Little wins or bigger ones. Working hard and staying on track. Meet your need while saving for your dreams with our Cheers to You loan. Get up to $50,000, repayable in up to 10 years, and benefit from a lump sum saving when the loan is repaid. Live those dreams. Follow those steps. Take that leap of faith or invest in yourself. Make a toast. Lift a glass. Cheers to you. Join today and apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom. Your future.
Hi, I want $10 on Playway, $20 backup on Pick 3, and cash for each, please.
Okay, are you adding multi-X to your bet?
Yes, multi-X, all of them.
Smart! Best value bet. Backup and multi-X, you cannot go wrong.
Don't matter the bet, multi-X all of the daily games.
With multi-X added, your winnings can be multiplied 3 times, 5 times, even 7 times. So make it a rule. Add multi-X to all your Playway, daily pick 3, and daily cash for bets every day and for every drop, and watch your money grow. Available at stores and online.
You heard it here. Multiply your winnings daily. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Where are you come out? Where are you from? I was leave free promotion, it is all budget. Somebody send out the warning.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicle insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for 1 whole year, and every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sips, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlac, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Caribouries, Coop Bag, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
Win big in the ACB season of joy and rewards.
Oh, joy, joy, joy and rewards. It's the season to enter and win what's yours. Have your loan payments wiped away for a year. Bringing the joy of Christmas to you. We know you ready for the holidays with the $500 weekly giveaway. Oh, joy, joy, joy and rewards with ACB season of joy and rewards for the weeks leading up until Christmas. Take a loan into now and win with us. Oh, joy, joy, joy and rewards with ACB season of joy and rewards.
Terms and conditions apply.
This Christmas, MTV is spreading hope and joy across Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. We're surprising families with paid groceries and 2 dream staycations for lucky winners from Carriacou and Petit Martinique. Join us for live celebrations from the Esplanade as we make this season about community, togetherness, and tradition. MTV Christmas, bringing families together, one surprise at a time.
Whether you spend holiday nights gaming or all day decorating, whether your cooking is an absolute disaster or your festive feast is a real lifesaver. Whether you love hosting the big live or hide away when the guests begin to arrive, or whether you've sent gifts from a faraway place,
Merry Christmas, my darling.
or you're there to see the joy on their face. However you're Christmasing, Flow has got you covered.
Grenada, get ready. A new season of the Grenleg Debates is coming. Informative, impromptu, bright young minds sparking powerful ideas. The Grenleg Debates. The Grenleg Debates will be broadcasted on MTV Mondays and Thursdays at 9 p.m., Saturdays at 6 p.m., and on GBN TV Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m., Sundays at 4 p.m. Broadcast begins Saturday, October 7th. Tune in.
Welcome back. Here now is the latest regional roundup.
With the regional news, I'm Kishon Thomas. Over in Jamaica, as unrest over wages and working conditions spreads across the tourism sector, Prime Minister Andrew Holness says he has met with investors to iron out the grievances expressed by tourism workers. Mr. Holness says hotel staff who have been taking industrial action since late October are justified in their calls for better terms of employment. He says with the expansion of the local hospitality sector and its major contribution to the country's GDP, it is only fair that those who serve in the sector are properly rewarded. Dominica's Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerritt has called for regional support for the Bridgetown Initiative, describing it as an important policy recommendation, especially concerning climate change. Speaking in Barbados over the weekend, he said Caribbean countries are not looking for handouts, but rather fair access to the international financial architecture, and the initiative can assist in that regard. The Bridgetown Initiative is relatively new and is being spearheaded by Barbados. According to the World Economic Forum, it is a proposal to reform the world of development finance, particularly how rich countries help poor countries cope with and adapt to climate change. Prime Minister Barbados Mia Mottley has argued that international financial institutions that provide loans and grants to developing countries for economic and social development are outdated and in need of reform. One case in point is that the fact that rich developed countries can borrow capital with interest rates of between 1 to 4%, while poorer and developing countries, which are seen as riskier investments, borrow capital with interest rates of around 14%. India's Prime Minister arrived Tuesday for a 3-day visit in Guyana, indicating that the bilateral talks with President Dr. Irfan Ali will be on a wide array of issues, with particular emphasis on military cooperation and addressing the challenges of climate change. Dr. Ali says the discussions will explore opportunities in agro-processing, technology, and climate adaptation, as well as the mutual support for small and medium-sized enterprises. He added that the countries are trying to enter the market to see how they can build the country's healthcare systems to be a revenue arm. And that's a look at news across the region. I am Kishon Thomas.
You're watching the MTV Evening News. Sporting highlights are next.
Oh, it happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep, including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Why wish upon a star? Coop Bank is better by far.
This Christmas, experience the holidays as you wish with financing from Co-op Bank. Ride in style with 100% financing on new vehicles and enjoy attractive interest rates, or get up to $50,000 unsecured to complete those home renovations, treat your family and friends, and check off everything on your Christmas list this year. Take advantage of discounted interest rates, win shopping vouchers, and so much more. Apply now and experience it as you wish this Christmas with Co-op Bank. Visit our website or your nearest retail banking unit for more information. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome home.
Black Friday starts now at Courts. This Friday, November 22nd, the only Black Friday sale that matters.
Grenada, get ready. A new season of the Grenleg Debates is coming. Informative, impromptu, bright young minds sparking powerful ideas. The Grenleg Debates. The Grenleg Debates will be broadcasted on MTV Mondays and Thursdays at 9 p.m., Saturdays at 6 p.m., and on GBN TV Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m., Sundays at 4 p.m. Broadcast begins Saturday, October 7th. Tune in.
Whether you spend holiday nights gaming or all day decorating, whether your cooking is an absolute disaster or your festive feast is a real lifesaver, whether you love hosting the big line or hide away when the guests begin to arrive, or whether you've sent gifts from a faraway place,
Merry Christmas, my darling,
or you're there to see the joy on their face. However you're Christmasing, Flo has got you covered.
Coming up in sport, Grenada to St. Martin in their final CONCACAF Nations League game. That highlight and more coming up for you in our sporting segment.
The MTV Evening Sports is brought to you in association with Quartz, bringing value home.
Black Friday starts now at Quartz. This Friday, November 22nd, the only Black Friday sale that matters.
Special evening to you now, sporting fans. Here are your highlights.
Welcome to the MTV Sports for Tuesday. Grenada will remain in Group B for the 2025 edition of the CONCACAF Nations League. This after Grenada lost last night to St. Martin 3-0 in their final game. Grenada finished third in the group on 7 points from their 6 matches, behind St. Lucia, who finished second on 9 points from their 6 matches, and Curaçao won the group with 13 points from 6 matches. Curaçao secured promotion to Group A and direct qualification for next year's CONCACAF Gold Cup after topping Group B of League B in the Nations League. Meantime, Cuba booked their spot in the CONCACAF Gold Cup prelims after they turned the tables on St. Kitts and Nevis in their CONCACAF Nations League tie last night. Needing to overturn a deficit from their 1-2 first leg loss, Cuba did just that in commanding fashion, winning 4-0. Also last night, the United States men's national team showcased their attacking pulse, beating Jamaica 4-2 in their second leg encounter in their CONCACAF Nations League quarterfinal. With a 1-0 victory over Jamaica last Thursday, the Americans secured a comprehensive 5-2 aggregate win, eliminating the Reggae Boys from the competition. The United States advances to the semi-final of the Nations League, aiming to defend their title with confidence after another dominant display. Jamaica, on the other hand, will now focus on regrouping and building on the positives from their campaign. The Toyin Bangladesh side and the West Indies Select 11 played to a draw in their 2-day tour match in Antigua yesterday. Rain disruption and a dominant display by Bangladesh bowlers on the second day ensured the match ended without a result. Resuming from their overnight score of 5-1 in response to Bangladesh total of 253 for 7, West Indies Select 11 struggled to find their footing. The hosts were restricted to 87 for 9 in just 27.4 overs, with only Kimani Milias 23, Justin Graves 20, and Daniel Beckford 19 reached double figures. While the match provided valuable preparation for Bangladesh, the rain-affected nature of the contest limited opportunities for extended play. The Toyin side will take heart from their bowlers' performance while they prepare to face the West Indies senior team. Meantime, West Indies captain Rovman Powell was candid in his assessment of his team's shortcomings following the 3-1 series loss to England in the recently concluded 5-match T20 series. Powell acknowledged the challenges the team faced in adapting to conditions early in the series, but remained optimistic about their upcoming clashes against Bangladesh. This, as he believes the Caribbean side once again showed glimpses of its potential throughout the series, but were unable to consistently produce a complete performance. In fact, England's decision to bowl first in the opening 3 matches, 2 at Kensington Oval in Barbados and 1 at the Darren Sammy Stadium in St. Lucia, exposed the West Indies' struggles to navigate challenging conditions. That's the MTV Sports for Tuesday.
With the latest sporting highlights there, remember we still have ahead the public forecast information, then a recap of the main stories when we return.
The MTV Evening Sports was brought to you in association with Quartz, bringing value home.
MTV Weather Report comes to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
We all care for our community. We are strong. Together, we are Grenada.
Good Tuesday evening, viewers, with the nighttime weather forecast, the meteorologist Wayne Williams. Some more morning showers as that trough weakened over the Eastern Caribbean. We still could expect some activity from it, but it is continuing to fill in. So we're going to see improvement over the next day or two. The remainder of the Eastern Caribbean, 1 or 2 showers, and still lots of activity in the intertropical convergence zone, but that is not affecting us in any way to the far east of the islands. The residual areas associated with that trough continue to bring showers. Most of the showers right now are centered to the north and to the northeast of Grenada. That system is drifting slowly to the northeast, northeast. It's going to continue raining itself out, anticipating clear conditions are moving in mostly from the southwest, but we still do have some rain to contend with over the next 24 hours. For tonight, Tuesday night, expect some more scattered showers, and there's a high chance of that occurring. Now, with a 70 to 80% chance, winds would come in from the southeast between 5 and 15 miles per hour, and it's going to be a bit cool tonight, a low of 23. The moon is going to rise at 9:29 tonight and set in the morning at 10:43. Variable cloudy conditions are expected to dominate on Wednesday, but there is still a possibility of some showers, mostly in the morning period. Winds will drift around to become easterly between 12 and 24 miles per hour. Seas moderate, slightly choppy, 4 to 5 foot waves. Sunrise 6:06, and it's going to set at 5:38. With the sunshine that we would see, the max will climb to 31, feel like around 35. The UV index moderate. Occasional showers for Port of Spain be decreasing into the afternoon. Similar conditions with Bridgetown. Generally fair skies in Kingston, mostly cloudy in both Miami and New York. London will be partly cloudy and cool. Here at home, we still have a medium chance of 1 or 2 residual showers on Thursday and Friday. Most of these are expected to occur in the morning and in the night time. Some variable cloudy conditions to start the weekend on Saturday, but improvement is expected mostly from Sunday onward. Should be seeing quite a bit more sunshine, fewer clouds around. That is it for me for Tuesday night, folks. Have yourself a great night. Join me again on Wednesday.
MTV Weather Report was brought to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
Now to end the news, a recap of the headlines. It was another chaotic and wet day for Grenada today, Tuesday, as a trough system dumped torrential rain this morning. Multiple landslides, of course, as a result, were recorded, and disaster officials say safety is a top priority. In the meantime, in connection with this, a national cleanup drive is being activated for the weekend. In sport this evening, we learned that Grenada will remain in League B for the 2025 edition of the CONCACAF Nations League. So we've had details to those and other stories to look to at the public forecast information. So now on behalf of the News and Production Departments, I'm Tony Julian. We all thank you for viewing and wish you a good night.
family. It's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
Well, good evening and welcome. It's time for the NLA's Daily Pick 3 with Multi-X Draw for this evening, Tuesday, the 19th of November, 2024. I'm Lexan Fletcher and I'll be your draw hostess for this evening. And joining me is Ms. Keneve Edwards. She's here representing our own company, Limited Accountants and Advisors. Ms. Edwards is here to ensure the games are conducted in a fair and accountable manner, that the game balls have not been tampered with and are within industry standards. Well, here's a quick reminder as always, with the Pick 3 game, you can bet as little as $1 on inline, mix, and pair tickets, and from $2 on backup tickets. Let's find out what the winning numbers will be for this evening. It pays to play. Good luck to you. All right, check your tickets. First up, yes, first ball up is 2, the second 1, and the final 5. Let's do a quick recap. First up was 2, the second 1, final 5. Congratulations, of course, if you've won this round. And of course, let's move on to find out what the winning multi-X ball will be for this evening. Good luck to you. And the winning multi-X ball is 7X. That's a 7X to our winners for this evening. Congratulations to you all, and also to our 42 winners from the midday draw. Congrats as well. We had a total payout of $7,080. Congratulations once again. Do stay tuned. We've got Playway with Multi-X right around the corner. See you then.
If you don't add Multi-X to your Playway bets, then you're definitely missing out on bigger winnings. The NLA has added 7X to the Multi-X draws. Imagine playing your favorite Playway number or symbol for $10 with Multi-X added. Then, wow! 7X is drawn. You win bigger. Not just $240, but $240 multiplied by 7. Whoa! That's $1,680. 7X added for a limited time only. Add Multi-X to your Playway bets every day, 3 times per day, Monday to Saturday, for chances to win bigger. Not only free plays or winnings multiplied by 3 or 5, but winnings multiplied by 7 too. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, make your dreams come true.
The NLA is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding Multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding Multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the Multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more, or free plays. With Multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more with Multi-X added to Playway, and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Welcome back once again. It's evening draw for Playway with Multi-X for today, Tuesday, the 19th of November, 2024. I've got Ms. Keneve Edwards with me once again. She is representing our own company, Limited Accountants and Advisors. Now, don't forget, with the Playway game, all you got to do is bet as little as $1 up to $10, or in increments on any number or dream symbol of your choice, and get to win 24 times the amount you bet. That's $24 for every dollar spent. Let's find out what the winning Playway number will be for this evening. Value your dreams, win your way with Playway. Good luck. is 15. That's 1515. Dream symbol is lizard. Of course, if you're a winner, congratulations to you. And if you placed your bets on Multi-X, good luck. And the winning Multi-X ball is 7X. That's 7X. Of course, if you're a winner this evening, congrats again. Also to our 241 winners from the midday draw, congratulations to you all. We had a total payout of $15,312. So good so far. Let's see if you'll win big with the next round. The daily cash for draw with Multi-X is up next. See you then.
If you don't add Multi-X to your Playway bets, then you're definitely missing out on bigger winnings. The NLA has added 7X to the Multi-X draws. Imagine playing your favorite Playway number or symbol for $10 with Multi-X added. Then, wow! 7X is drawn. You win bigger. Not just $240, but $240 multiplied by 7. Whoa! That's $1,680. 7X added for a limited time only. Add Multi-X to your Playway bets every day, 3 times per day, Monday to Saturday, for chances to win bigger. Not only free plays or winnings multiplied by 3 or 5, but winnings multiplied by 7 too. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Oh, it happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So, what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep. Including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
And welcome back once again. It's time for the evening draw for the Daily Cash 4 with Multi-X draw, of course, for the games for this evening, Tuesday, the 19th of November, 2024. Ms. Kenife Edwards is joining me once again. She's representing RSO Company Limited Accountants and Advisors. Now, as a quick reminder, with the Cash 4 game, you can bet as little as $1 on most of the bet types, with the exception of backup, in which case you bet $2. So hope you got your tickets ready for this evening. Let's find out what the winning numbers will be. It's more plays, bigger prices. Good luck to you. All right, you have your tickets, strike them now. First up is 2. The second is 7. Third, 4. And the final is 6. So quick recap. First up was 2. The second, 7. Third, 4. And the final was 6. Of course, if you're a winner, congratulations to you. And it's time to move on to reveal the winning Multi-X ball for this round. Good luck to you. And the winning Multi-X ball is free play. That's free play or FP. Of course, if you're a winner this evening, congrats again. And also to our 13 winners from the midday draw, congratulations to you all, at a total payout of $2,400. If you won big this evening, congratulations to you again. And here's reminding you, every time you place your bets, you're helping to support sports culture and nation building. Have a good night.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
Beresford Carlton Doyle, also known as Phantom, of La Fortune St. Patrick, who resided at Beaulieu St. George and Maltese St. David, a well-known taxi driver and former employee of the Grenada Bottling Company, passed away on Sunday, October 27, 2024, at the age of 88. Left to mourn are his children Glenford, Glenda and Glendon in Trinidad, Michelle Gale Doyle, Jude Doyle, Joel Francois, and Roxanne Frederick. Ex-wife Catherine Mitchell. Siblings Donald Thomas in Trinidad, Verna Speed, Alston Pope in England, Bernadette Pascal in the USA, and Brian Pope. Grandchildren Tyrrell and Jayla Doyle, Danisha Morgan, and Lindonna Mitchell, adopted. Brothers-in-law Sidney Pascal in the USA and Lopez Gray. Daughter-in-law Mrs. June Francois. Many nieces and nephews. Great-grandchild Janae Mitchell. Caregiver Anastasia Aberdeen. Many other relatives and close friends, including the Coronage and Grenada National Taxi Association, the Doyle, Pope and Scott families of Satez, the Thomas family of Vendham, the Boca family of River Road, the Radix family of Malty, and friends and family of Malty St. David, Beaulieu and Bellevue St. George. The funeral of the late Beresford Carlton Doyle, also known as Phantom, of La Fortune St. Patrick, who resided at Beaulieu St. George and Malty St. David, will take place on Wednesday, November 20th at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Beaulieu Seventh-day Adventist Church, and interment will be at the Beaulieu Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Jacqueline Julian Blackman, also known as Jackie, of La Fortune St. Patrick, a teacher at the Satez Child Development Center, passed away on Sunday, November 3rd, 2024, at the age of 37. She was the daughter of Mayana Julian and Solomon Bartholomew, partner of Ron Andel, sister of Hensley Blackman, Tara, Damon, Damion, Chandel, Shandi, and Amaya. Aunt of many including Amaya, Cardell, and Akila Hall. Niece of many including Marina, Patricia, Jillian, Lyneth, Teresa and Dale in the USA, Gracelyn in Canada, Elaine and Kenny in Grenada. Goddaughter of Margot Holes. 46 cousins including Krista, Shari, LJ, Andrea, Marcia, Travis, Kim, Yukida, Terry-Ann, Carla, and Janelle. Other relatives and friends including Debbie Hall and family, Pinky and Vanessa Andel and family, Stephen Baisden and family, Nakisha Ganes and other staff of the Satez Child Development Center, the Blackman, Pope, and Julian families in Grenada and New York. The funeral of the late Jacqueline Julian Blackman, also known as Jackie, of La Fortune St. Patrick, will take place on Wednesday, November 20th at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the St. Patrick's Anglican Church, and entombment will be at the Marley Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Cletus Eden Sylvester, also known as Nono and Noelin, of Content St. David, who resided in Tortola, former police officer attached to the Grenada Coast Guard, and former employee of Grentel and Cable and Wireless, died on October 11, 2024, at the age of 60. He was the husband of Roxana Matthew Sylvester in Tortola, father of Cherlon Caliste, Claron Douglas, Calibra, Brittany and Sari Sylvester, stepfather of Takia Williams in the British Virgin Islands, grandfather of 6, brother of Gracelyn Cadu in Grenada, Babs Sylvester in the United Kingdom, Jane Bartholomew in Puerto Rico, Carol Sylvester in Brazil, Christine Sylvester in Grenada, Anthony Sylvester in Trinidad, and Byron Sylvester in Grenada. Son-in-law of Josiah and Esther Rodney in St. Vincent. Father-in-law of Akinda Caliste. Uncle of Abigail Phillip, Chris Blair, Melina Carvalho, Melissa Joycelyn, Cleavon Sylvester, Chrisanne and Kristen Mitchell, and many other nieces and nephews in the United Kingdom, Puerto Rico, the USA, and Trinidad. Other relatives and friends including Henry Sylvester and family of Coles Gap, Derek Sylvester, Cynthia Charles and family, Monica Cadu, Cynthia Noel and family, the Etienne family of Malty, Rose Modeste and family, the Sylvester family of Crowshoe, the elders and members of the Corinth Seventh-day Adventist Church, former employees of the Grenada Coast Guard and Grentel and Cable and Wireless, and neighbors of Content, Malty, and surrounding areas, and in Tortola, Trinidad, and the USA. The funeral service for the late Cletus Aidan Sylvester, also known as Nono and Noelin, of Content St. David, who resided in Tortola, will take place on Thursday, November 21st, beginning with tributes at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Corinth Seventh-day Adventist Church, and entombment will be at the St. David Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Teresa Mary Cudjoe Gilpin of Bel Air Carriacou, who resided at Limleh Carriacou, passed away on Saturday, October 19, 2024 in Canada, at the age of 69, left to mourn her loving husband Errol Gilpin, mother of Manavia Modeste in Carriacou, Marilyn and Tyrone Cudjoe in Canada, adoptive children Royston Brooks in Carriacou and Marvis Cudjoe in Canada, grandmother of Crystal, Kirtley, Carleen, Caleb, RJ, Ray, Aaron, Tyreek, Tyrrell, Therese, Tyler, Taisha, Tia, and Dominic, great-grandmother of Cody Modeste, Amari Cudjoe Reese, and Eliana Cudjoe, sister of Monica, Septi, Patrick Cudjoe, Bernadette Samuel, Alcina Hema, Augustina Pope, Veston Jones, Louise Aki and Cicely Stanislaus, all in Carriacou, Patrick Aki in Grenada, Pauline Gabriel and Godstand Williams in the USA, Emily Barnes, Lucita Stafford and Gifton Aki in Canada, Anne and Raslyn Aki in England. Many nieces and nephews, other relatives and close friends in Carriacou, Grenada and Canada. The funeral service for the late Teresa Mary Cudjoe Gilpin of Bel Air Carriacou, who resided at Limleh Carriacou, will take place on Friday, November 22nd at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Glad Tidings Assembly, Hillsborough, Carriacou, and interment will be at the Bel Air Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Randolph Matthew Charles, also known as Randolph Campbell, Scotty, and High Price, of Mount Horn St. Andrew, who resided at Lacaloom, Westerhall, St. David, former St. George's taxi driver, passed away on Tuesday, October 29, 2024, at the age of 71. He was the father of Linda Thorne, Jasmine Francis, and Simone Burnett in the USA, Rena Mitchell Alexander in England, Devon Samuel, Luan Eno, and Lauren Campbell in Grenada, grandfather of 12, brother of Verna Bowen Reed, Suzanne, Ronnie, and Byron Charles, also known as Bushy, Ruthven and Grant Fortune, Hainslin Fortune Churn, Linus Fortune Hinks, and Ellen Fortune Roach, all in the USA, Lincoln Alexander, also known as Lacatan, Annette and Danny Bowen, Irvin Fortune, and Donald Noel in Grenada. Close companion Ralda Murrell, father-in-law of Neil Francis and Brian Burnett in the USA, Shenton Eno in England, and Justin Alexander in Grenada. Uncle of 42, brother-in-law of many, too numerous to mention, nephew of 12. Other relatives and close friends, including neighbors and friends of Lacaloom, Belmont, Paddock, Mount Horn, and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Randolph Matthew Charles, also known as Randolph Campbell, Scotty, and High Price, of Mount Horn St. Andrew, who resided at Lacaloom, Westerhall, St. David, will take place on Tuesday, November 26th at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Garden of Remembrance Funeral Chapel, Cemetery Hill, St. George's, followed by cremation. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Margaret Baptiste, née Peters of Grand Bacal at St. Andrew, passed away on Sunday, November 3rd, 2024, at the age of 81. She was the mother of Kim, Warrell and John, grandmother of Petrina, Estelle, Nathaniel, Tasha, Jordan, Joel, Rachel and Tamira, great-grandmother of 9, sister of Cicely, mother-in-law of Steve and Kathleen, aunt of many including Esther, Rodney and Paul, caregivers Cecilia and James, many cousins, other relatives and close friends including Nellie, Rose, William, Clive and Cuthbert, and friends and neighbors of Grand Bacalet and surrounding areas. The funeral service for the late Margaret Baptiste, née Peters, of Grand Bacalet, St. Andrew, will take place on Tuesday, November 26th at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Grenville Roman Catholic Church, and entombment will be at the Grand Bras Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment. As you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest, visit or call Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
Stressman Thomas, J.P., O.A., O.B.E., also known as Chessman, Daddy Chess, Ma Boy and O, of Upper Depardine Street, Grove, St. John, a well-known businessman, passed away on Tuesday, November 12, 2024, at the age of 94, left to mourn his sons Wesley Thomas, Dennis Thomas, Trevor Charles, Moran Mitchell, John Thomas, Augustus Hector, and Chester Abraham. Daughters Joylyn St. Louis, Lydia James, Gillian Phillip, Tricia Thomas, Ernestine Hector, and Carnis Abraham. 39 grandchildren including Samantha St. Louis, Junior St. Louis, Sherman Thomas, Sherman Thomas, Sheena Alexander, Sadie Thomas, Rondi Thomas, Quincy Noel, April Thomas, Devon Abraham, Avion Abraham, Jonas Charles, Michael Phillip, Janelle Phillip, Samal Hector, Clarissa Hector, Natasha James, Nigel James, Gabrielle Bernard, and Dillian Mitchell. 43 great-grands. Brother-in-law Renard Cador. Sister-in-law Barbara Gibbs. Grand-aunts Agnes Langdon and Rika Langdon. Nieces Joan Thomas, Dale Thomas, Esther, Akeda Passay, Catherine, Claudette Thomas, Myrtle Thomas, Gillian Thomas, Jean Thomas, and Esther Primus. Nephews Ralph Thomas, Norris, Alvin, Kent Carley, Carver, Eden, Loney Thomas, Pat Roach, Reggie Passay, and Stuart Wilson. Grandnieces Donna Thomas and Chantel Duncan. Grandnephew Richard Thomas. Daughters-in-law Candia Crosby Thomas, Lynette Charles, Shireen Hector, and Maureen Noel. Sons-in-law Justin Hazard, Bernard St. Louis, and Collins Mason. Several godchildren including Sharon Duranget and Adeline Dabrio. Many other relatives and friends including the Thomas family of Grove, Grand Roy and Hermitage, the Langdon family of Happy Hill, Mrs. Brenda Pear, Thompson and Clarice Crosby, the Cador family of Grand Roy, Black Bay, Creighton and Hopevale, the Louison family of Grove, Marigot and Concord, the Paul family of Grand Roy, the Butler family of School Lane Grove, the Pradum family, the sons and daughters of Hoodoo Forrester, Diana Hopkin and Frances Taylor, Akwesi Barito and family, Jeremy Cummings and family, Evelyn Whiteman and the Purcell family, Alva Lawrence, Mr. Stedman, Anne Bell and the Bell family of Woburn, John Dumont and family, Sherma Wells and the Pitt family, Sir Walter St. John and family, Michael Archibald, Margaret Wilkinson, Rosalind Wilkinson, and Alban John, Mrs. Muriel Mitchell and family, Miss Clarice Charles, Deanne and Kenny Lewis, Esther Forrester and family, the fisherfolk of Grove, and friends and neighbours of Grove and surrounding areas. The funeral of the late Tressman Thomas, J.P., O.A., O.B.E., also known as Chessman, Daddy Chess, My Boy, and O, of Upper Depredine Street, Grove, St. John, will take place on Wednesday, November 27th at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Grove Anglican Church, and entombment will be at the Douglaston Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Teresa Toppin, also known as Monica, and sister of Mount Agnes Pomeroy St. David, who resided in London, United Kingdom, died on Wednesday, November 13th, 2024, at the age of 88. The funeral arrangements for the late Teresa Toppin, also known as Monica, and sister of Mount Agnes Pomeroy St. David, who resided in London, United Kingdom, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Jacqueline Marilyn Philip Hyacinth of River Road, St. George, who resided in the USA, passed away on Sunday, November 3rd, 2024, at the age of 60. The funeral arrangements for the late Jacqueline Marilyn Philip Hyacinth of River Road, St. George, who resided in the USA, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Rosamond Gilks, also known as Auntie and Ross, of St. Paul, St. George, died on Saturday, November 9th, 2024, at the age of 70. The funeral arrangements for the late Rosamond Gilks, also known as Auntie and Ross, of St. Paul, St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Mildred Margaret Andrews of Pomeroy St. David, who resided in the USA, passed away on Monday, November 4th, 2024, at the age of 77. The funeral arrangements for the late Mildred Margaret Andrews of Pomeroy St. David, who resided in the USA, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Angela Alexis, also known as Teacher Angela, of Laurelland St. David, died on Wednesday, November 6, 2024, at the age of 77. The funeral arrangements for the late Angela Alexis, also known as Teacher Angela, of Laurelland St. David, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Camille Charles, also known as Baby, of Victoria St. Mark, passed away on Wednesday, October 30th, 2024, at the age of 37. The funeral arrangements for the late Camille Charles, also known as Baby, of Victoria St. Mark, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Elsa Cuffey of St. John, who resided in the United Kingdom and at Calivany St. George, passed away on Thursday, October 24th, 2024, at the age of 86. The funeral arrangements for the late Elsa Cuffey of St. John, who resided in the United Kingdom and at Calivany St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home.
The management and staff of MTV extend deepest condolences to those of you whose loved ones have passed on. Thank you for watching.
I'm Pastor Jerry Keynes Douglas, and I'd like to take the opportunity today to express my deepest sympathy to all of you who have lost loved ones, friends,